trick time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, legends, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Oh, they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. That's Brandon Jones from his safety spot, bursting in to record the sack.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out and they took the fight right to him, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
The second down throw is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
It is 3rd and long. Now Darnold. This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to have a Seahawks 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this 1st down, and that's exactly what they did.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
On 3rd and 2, it's Darnold. Escaping to his left.
3rd and short. You think this ball's expected to come out quick, but when all the receivers were taken away, he decides to make a break for it. He doesn't get a whole lot, but what he gets is just enough to move the chains.
1st and 10. They'll go play action with Darnold. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was brought down by Pat Surtain. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 19-yard line.
2nd and 5. To throw is Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the 1st down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Throwing, Darnold. Taken in right side by Barner. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Shaheed in motion. They run with Walker. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain. That's a full.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
We go set.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. To the goal line and in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. We'll get a 2-point try here. Darnold has the offense lined up.
The Seahawks
He'll drop the throw. That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away. And just like that, the lead is 8-0. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey.
The tackle made by Julian Ball. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. A run once more, that's Harvey. And he will have a Broncos first down. Although it didn't appear he got by much, he needed 4, and that's what he got to convert 3rd and 4.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Denver.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. First down throw there is incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the give, this is Harvey. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run here with Harvey. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Broncos. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Broncos.
They'll go play action with Nix. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Straight ahead goes Harvey. He brought down inside the 25. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? They'll throw. It's Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get a conversion on 3rd down. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Here's a run. And he will score! R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Knicks and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Motion.
He'll try to pick this up with a run. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Darnold now to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Open, left side is Barner. Timeout Seahawks, that is their second, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he'll have the first down. We'll get him up around the 37. Now Seattle will use the final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So often we see on these deep passes the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
On third and long, here's Darnold. He's going to try it here again. Oh, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Bombers. Chill. Captain.
On first down, here's Hicks to play. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Handoff now for Harvey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Denver first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Play action now. It's Nix. On the move left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Broncos.
A gain of 14. And the Broncos first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught right side, it's Franklin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 11 yards for number 11, and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That's swung out to Harvey, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Second down, Nix. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
13 yards on the play.
It's a first down, and a gain of 13.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. A run with Harvey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Nowhere to go, he is taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
We're going to set.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And Malcom down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
That's good.
A critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6. Now, 2nd and 4.
Here goes set.
They go with Walker. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
There's a short one taken in by Barner. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now Seattle's going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. They'll drop to throw. Shaheed with the catch. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Darnold gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down. Throwing. Nix going up top. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go, set.
Now Darnold. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Third and long. Here's Darnold. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Marvin Mims on the return. The Broncos take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Bombers. Over second.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what it's capable of.
And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for two, unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Darnold to throw on first down. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
A big one here in the fourth quarter. 31 yards.
49-yard line.
2 timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Dump this off to Charbonnet. Complete. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. He's going to look downfield once again. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. They come away with a hard-fought victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.